Hey guys, your boy Mr. Mike HD here, back again with another video. It's going to be the Premier League predictions 2018-2019. Obviously a ton of teams have spent a lot of money, so let's see how it goes, man. Obviously we've got Wolverhampton, Fulham and Cardiff City that have been promoted to the Premier League. Stoke City, West Brom, and there's one more team that got relegated. So yeah, let's see what happens to them. But yeah, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe, that would be pretty much appreciated. Let's smash, let's say 10 likes for the first video. Hope you guys will enjoy this video. Comment below if you would like me to do kit predictions, like rating the kits of each of the Premier League teams, home and away kits. Comment below. Let's get straight into this video, and these are my Premier League predictions. We'll be reacting to this in a year. So yeah, like, comment, subscribe. Let's get straight into it, man. Some huge, big Premier League coming in. Let's see if Man City can win their second Premier League in a row. Yeah, let's get straight into it. Obviously, in 20th place, let's get started. I believe Cardiff City will be 20th place in the Premier League, meaning they'll go back down to the Championship due to the fact they haven't brought. I don't think they have enough signings and good options to compete in the Premier League, because they've only done like 3 or 4 signings, and they're not as financially stable compared to the other teams, so they can't spend as much. Therefore, I don't think their team is good enough to remain in the Premier League. So yeah, 20th place for me in my predictions is Cardiff City. They will be relegated to the Championship, I believe. 19th place, the Hornets, Watford. I just believe they always, every season they change managers. Their players are starting to age. They've just lost one of their star players, Richarlison, and they haven't got a replacement yet. So I just think they keep changing managers. I just think they will be able to stay. In my opinion, they're just not good enough to remain in the Premier League. Therefore, they will be getting relegated and be joining Cardiff City in the Championship. So yeah, 18th place, let's get straight into the 18th place. That is Brighton Football Club. Once again, another team that is not as financially, like they don't spend as much. I know they bought Reza, but overall they don't have team depth that I believe is necessary to remain in the Premier League. Therefore, I think they will get relegated. It was a bit of a tight one, to be honest. I can see them finishing 17th, but just for the purpose of this video, I'm saying 18th place for Brighton. Therefore, the 3 teams get relegated in my predictions. It's Cardiff City, Watford and Brighton. 17th place, which I believe, just the fact they have a top quality manager, because they also don't spend a lot of money, but due to the fact they have a top quality manager, that's the reason they will be staying in the Premier League. Just scraping it, remaining in the Premier League. Rafa Benitez is doing an amazing job. Obviously Newcastle, we all know, famous club for not spending money. They can sell, but they don't spend money, literally. It's like the guy is bloody stingy or something, Mike Ashley. But yeah, I believe they'll stay. Huddersfield, 16th place in my opinion. I believe they'll finish 16th. They had a pretty good season last season. David, I think his name's Wagner, the manager, did a good job. Might not be the best team playing football wise, but they do get the results, so that's the most important. Tactically, they play well as a unit. They're bright as a target man, working well. And yeah, man, I just feel like they'll have a good enough team to remain in the Premier League. So yeah, 16th place, not a bad finish for Huddersfield, who are always fighting for relegation. So yeah, 15th place is Crystal Palace, who there's a risk of Wilfried Zaha leaving. We will see. There's still another 2 weeks to go, but I believe they have obviously a good enough team to remain in the Premier League. Therefore, they will finish 15th place. Pretty decent. Like, come on. Let's be honest, they don't have the best of teams. They've got a few good players here and there, but overall, not the best of teams. They obviously got Milivojevic, or his name is, Wilfried Zaha, Van Aanholt, Sacco. But after they got it's not the best, man. They got Ward, players like that. In 14th place, I believe it will be Bournemouth, man. These lot, like, they're excelling expectations. Lots of people would have said when they promoted they would get relegated straight away. They've been getting mid-table finishers. Due to the fact that other teams have invested more than them, I'll predict around 14th place finish, which is pretty good. I don't believe that Bournemouth fans will be complaining with that. They will take that. 14th place, not the bad at all, considering they don't spend as much as other teams. So yeah, they will take a 14th place. They'll have a good season. I'll consider that a good season. It's 13th place is newly promoted Fulham. This is a bit of a gamble, because I can see them doing really well this Premier League and finish around 13th, 12th. I can also see them being in the relegation battle zone due to the fact they bought a few good players, but team depth, do they have it? And is their whole team good enough to finish 13th place? Do they have the experience? I don't know. Ryan Sessegnon is a player to watch out for. Seri, Le Marchand, top quality players, which are just too good to be relegated. But let's see. But I can see them finishing 13th too. Mitrovic just signed as well. 12th place is Southampton, who just scraped it last year, man. Just about, like, they had a terrible season last year, just about stayed in the Premier League. But this season, with the signings of El Unisoy and selling Buffal, who didn't really do well in the Premier League, I can see them finishing 12th as they got that top quality winger that could create chances. And yeah, I feel like they will bounce back and they have an amazing season. 12th is pretty good compared to last season, where they just about stayed in the Premier League, which is just incredible to think, because they normally go Europa League. 11th place, I believe, will be Burnley. I predict Burnley due to the fact they'll have Europa League games. I think they'll get to the group stage, but due to the fact they'll have Europa League games, I can't see them coping with a ton of games and having a good campaign. Last season they were insane. The fact they qualified to the Premier League, to the Europa League without having tons of money is absolutely insane. 11th finish and a good Europa League campaign would be an amazing season for Burnley. I can see them going around quarterfinals in Europa League. That's what I'm predicting. 11th place around mid-table. Absolutely amazing season that would be. But let's see how it goes for Burnley, man. But I can see them. Yeah, I can see them staying 11th. Goodmans, they have a good unit, man. They all know each other well. They saw Dean Marnie. Like, come on, it's not that big of a deal. He hardly plays anyway. Well, they have a unit, like that's the most thing. They work well as a team. It's just the only reason I wouldn't give them a higher finish is due to the fact they'll have a ton of games and they'll be knackered, because you know how Burnley plays. They just boot the ball, wait for that thing. 10th place, I'm predicting Leicester City. This is a bit of a tight one. Leicester City obviously got the top quality players like Harry Maguire, Ndidi, Jamie Vardy. Just lost Morris. That's a big loss, and they haven't bought a winger to replace him yet. Obviously there's still 2 weeks left, but they haven't bought a winger yet, which is a bit concerning. They've missed out on players such as El Unisoy, Reza to Brighton, El Unisoy to Southampton, which is a bit concerning. They need to splash the money. They need to get a winger that can create chances, because if not, unless they change formation, I can't see Leicester playing without a winger, because Morris was creating chances. Perfect chemistry with Vardy, easily making chances. But 10th finish, obviously they want to. I can see like Leicester. They also want to qualify to Europa League. They want to go to the European competitions consistently, but I don't think they'll have a good enough team depth, because they got Demarai Gray, and after they got I forgot his name, Diabate I think his name is. I think they're just too young yet. Gray, I can see him having a good finish, but I just think that. Anyways, 9th place, I'm predicting newly promoted Wolverhampton Wanderers, aka Wolves, man. These lot invested massively, as you guys know, with the Portuguese agent Jorge Mendes. They've invested massively this season, likes of Rui Patricio, João Moutinho, Ruben Neves, which was from last season. They got Portugal FC, man, and this Portugal FC is good enough to finish top 10 and the only reason I wouldn't say them finishing top 6 or top 7 is due to the fact they don't have the experience in the Premier League. Because other than that, I can see them in the next few years, man, being big guys, man. They're linked with Pepe right now. They're linked with Andre Silva. They just got Jimenez. It's looking good, man. Rui Patricio just won the Euros, Leicester Sporting. They got João Moutinho, who's obviously a top quality for 5 million. Are you mad? Insane signing, man. I can see them having an amazing season, man. 9th place after getting promoted from the Premier League is absolutely insane. Anyways, 8th place is West Ham, another team that has invested massively this season. They bought the likes of Yarmolenko, Felipe Anderson, which is just incredible to think that West Ham are able to splash money on Felipe Anderson. Yarmolenko, Felipe Anderson, Jack Wilshere, another one, top quality midfielder that's got the experience in the Premier League, and he will be insane, man. I can see him, Mark Noble, Lanzini trio in the midfield after Yarmolenko, Arnautovic, man like Felipe Anderson in the wings. Felipe Anderson, man, he's just another level, man. Playing for Lazio did bits. Obviously they just narrowly missed Champions League, but he's a top quality player. No wonder West Ham paid nearly £14 million for him. Absolutely insane. They got their star players, man. Let's see if they can gel as a team, which I believe they will, because they only done 3 or 4 signings and they look pretty good. Obviously Jack Wilshere has experience. I can see them finishing 8th place, which would be absolutely insane for West Ham. Arnautovic is going to show up. 7th place is Everton, man. Another team that's looking strong. Obviously last season they invested massively, but it seemed like they couldn't gel, or it was just the manager. One of the reasons I'm saying Everton will finish ahead of West Ham is due to the fact they got a top quality manager called Marcus Hill, the Portuguese manager. Just seems to do the job. You guys saw it when he left Watford. Watford went downhill like crazy. But yeah, top quality manager, man. He can work with the players well. He's already brought the likes of Richarlison, where he got the best out of him at Watford, and he just normally does well, man. In the Premier League, they got a good team, man. Keane, Pickford just had a good World Cup. But Jagielka, Walcott for experience. Obviously Rooney left, but that's not big of an issue, is it? Picked up Richarlison, which I can see him being their star player, man. I can actually see Richarlison. They got Juice Got a ton of players. They gel well. They'll finish 7th place. Incredible. And they can go back to where they belong, not fighting bloody relegation or mid-table. They want to go back to European competition. 6th place is a controversial one, but I'm saying Man United to finish 6th place. This is due to the fact, first of all, they're not playing youngsters. I know they played Rashford and Lingard, but that's it. But overall, they're not playing youngsters. They're not giving them a chance. Second of all, the team depth. They have team depth. They sold Daily Blind. They've got 5 centre backs, and only one of them is like good enough to play for Man United, if you know what I mean. Like performs, and that's Eric Bailly, if you know what I mean. Lindelof hasn't adapted yet. Phil Jones is just not good enough for Man United, for the calibre of a team as Man United. They're just missing midfield. They need, like, I know they bought Fred, which is a good, amazing signing, but I think they just didn't make enough signings. Obviously, there's 2 weeks left, so it can easily change. But I can't see Man United, especially the way they play, and the other teams, other top teams invested massively. I just can't see Man United hacking it this season. Obviously, I'm a Man City fan, but trust me, I just can't see Man United doing well. Like, if I could see it, I would have said it, but nah, they can't, man. The way they're playing in the preseason as well, struggling with Philadelphia and San Jose and stuff. Anyways, 5th place, I'm saying Tottenham Hotspur. This team, top quality team, haven't invested 0. They've invested 0. Haven't spent any money. They have a unit. The team knows each other well, which is also good. Don't always need to buy top quality players. They know each other well. They gel. They got the chemistry. But the thing that's stopping me from saying they're going to finish top 4 is due to the fact of team depth. Because let's say Harry Kane gets injured, right? They're going to have to play Llorente. Like, there's a difference. Like, he's nowhere close to what I think he is, Harry Kane. Like, and their defense as well. If they get an injury or so, they don't have the team depth like the other teams do. I know they were like Mela, but he's not up there, obviously. So yeah, I just can't see Tottenham Hotspur competing with other teams due to the fact that the other teams having a better team depth. But obviously Tottenham Hotspur are good to finish top 4. Let's see how it goes, because if they're hit with injuries, I guarantee you guys that they won't finish top 4. So yeah, 4th place, I'm predicting Chelsea, man. Chelsea obviously got a new manager, going to play a different way, a different style of football, more possession based. Like, it's going to be sick. I want to see how Chelsea do with Sarri, man. It's going to be a brilliant signing for the Premier League as well. It's going to be sick how he does it. Like, similar to Pep Guardiola. Obviously Hazard might leave, Willian might leave, but when I'm doing this video, they're still Chelsea players. So let's just say they stay as Chelsea players. They obviously bought the likes of Jorginho, which is an amazing signing. They need that holding midfielder. Bakayoko clearly didn't work out. Jorginho has been doing well pre-season. He already knows Sarri as well, which is also good, easier for him to adapt to the football, because he already knows him so well. And they're linked to a few more signings, so if they can get them, I can see Chelsea finishing. Obviously this Batshuayi new signing came back from loan. I can see him doing bits this season. Him and Morata up front could be deadly, bro. Him and Morata up front could be deadly. But yeah, I'll say a 4th place finish. 3rd place, surprisingly, I would never say this, but I'm saying Arsenal 3rd place, man. Who did they buy, man? What was it? Socrates, Leno. They needed that keeper, man. They needed that big centre back that has got the experience, been playing well at top quality level. They got Socrates, they got Torreira, that holding midfielder. Is he going to be the next Patrick Vieira? Comment down below, lads. But yeah, they bought Torreira, who had a good World Cup as well. And they've just been playing amazing. Obviously in pre-season they beat them 5-1 with new manager Unai Emery, so they passed Arsene Wenger. New way of style of football. Let's see how it works, but I'm pretty sure I can see Unai Emery taking the best of his players and taking them to a 100% top 4 finish. I can't see them winning the league, but I can see them getting top 4 100%. So if you can get to that, if you could give them that top 4 finish, that's an absolutely amazing season for Arsenal. I'm saying 3rd place for the Gunners. Let's see how they do though. Let's see, man. Hopefully they will finish Second place, in my opinion, obviously Man City and Liverpool are going to win the league, no doubt. It's between them two. But obviously I support Man City, so I'm going to have a soft spot for them. But second place is Liverpool. Obviously, in my opinion, have made the best signings this transfer window in the Premier League. The likes of Naby Keita, Fabinho, those two holding midfielders that can attack. Top quality midfielders, not any other, like not a random midfielder. They bought no Joe Allen back in the day, how they used to buy. Obviously bought the likes of Shaqiri as well. Obviously if Mane, or as a super sub, top quality player, £12 million, what's that? £12 million in this market for a player of the caliber of Shaqiri, absolutely insane. Obviously you guys saw in the preseason game he scored a banger. But yeah, as a unit, had an amazing season last season, Liverpool. And with the likes of these new signings being top quality, just going to make the team even better. And I can see them finishing second in the Premier League and having a good Champions League campaign. Maybe let's say semi-finals, quarter-finals. So yeah man, first place obviously is the Blues. Man City, the team I support. I know we haven't made any signings. We made Morris, that's it. In case Bernardo Silva starts shifting to the camera, where in case David Silva starts to decline, you have that Riyad Mahrez as a backup for Raheem Sterling and also for team depth. But I just feel like the team played so well last season, and if they can keep that up and keep gelling as a team with some of the new youngsters coming in as well, giving them a chance. Yeah, and Pep Guardiola, like the only reason I can see Man City not winning the league is due to the lack of motivation. But that's like Pep Guardiola as a manager is the best at doing that. He motivates his players to do the best, and I can see him doing that. And Man City winning the league 2 seasons in a row, man, and having a really good Champions League campaign, possibly even winning the Champions League. Maybe I might be dreaming, but in my opinion, Man City and Liverpool will win the Premier League. So yeah, comment below if you guys agree with my predictions. Hopefully you guys do. Comment below if you'd like me to do the kit ratings, so like my thoughts on each Premier League team's home and away kit. So yeah, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe, that would be much appreciated. Go check out my main channel, go check Ivani, my graphics designer. All the links in the comments down below. He does my thumbnails, don't forget to go check him out. It's been a pleasure. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Comment below if you agree with my predictions. Comment below your predictions down below in the comments. Like, comment, subscribe. I'm out. Let's smash 10 likes. See ya.